Alright guys, so this video basically is just adding to the last few videos I've done, but in saying that, this is what I'm going to show you today. It's nothing different to basically what I've been showing you and how to trade this system for so long now. Okay, some of you have major mindset issues that you need to work on, and I think this might give you that starting point. Basically, I know there's one or two of you are like, oh god, he's talking to me again. Okay, fine, well, until you start making money, I'm going to keep talking to you and keep using you. Okay. Just one other thing, David, when I was talking to you last week about starting points, this kind of strategy that I'm going to show you now might be the best thing for you to use as your starting point. Alright, mate. Rocky, TK, if you're not made for scalping, then you're just not made for scalping, mate. Right? So, maybe you two should look at this, okay, and try this. It's very simple. It's all about the golden ticket. We'll start with the strategy itself, right? Very simple, right? Step one, look for a 5 or 15-minute signal. That's it. You wait until you see a 5 or 15-minute signal, whether it's a yellow and a green on the 5 minutes or a 15-minute blue in particular. I'm not too keen on the whites. I know some of you trade them, but the 5-minute yellows and 5-minute greens say, yeah, this is reversing. 15-minute blues say, yeah, this is reversing. Okay? Once you see that, and I'll point out quite a few examples in this video, once you see those signals, right, just hang on, let me wire cut. You move to step 2. You start looking for a golden ticket setup, golden ticket number 1, 2 or 4. Okay? Once that comes in, or you've assigned a golden ticket setup to your signal, okay, you go to step 3, look for momentum. Now there are a few points to make on momentum, okay. A here, if the preceding move is a 45-degree angle trend, apply the 2 rules. Okay, you know the 2 rules. Now make sure it's a golden ticket setup, and make sure price action has crossed the 5OL. Now these are a bit ambiguous, okay, because sometimes the move just goes in one big move, or sometimes it might be a second move. Okay, but here's the thing, right? If you enter early, if you take the first move, and I would suggest you can take that first move, okay, be prepared to exit and re-enter if mom's turn against you. You've seen MT say that when it hits the 5-minute orange line, it starts to bounce. He gets out. He just closes the trade, right? So effectively, don't let a winning position become a losing trade. Okay, you just get out and take a small hit if you have to, and then re-enter when that move is ready to go. Okay, and again, obviously the use of second moves, these are really good on days where it's more rangy than strong trends. These are really good on that kind of day. Okay, so I'm just going to show you a few examples. Well, here 45-degree angle, but look, you got a 15-minute signal turned up here, right? Okay, again, guys, I am not sticking to the trading room hours here. I'm just highlighting what actually happened. It doesn't matter what time it is. If it happens during the session, it's going to work the same as it happens before or after the session. Okay, so you had a 15-minute signal turn up here, so straight away look up here. Okay, that's uptrending for me now. It's been going up for over a week, so that's uptrending. 8 hours uptrending. 4 hour, yeah. 1 hour, you've already had your first move, you were on. You pierced the 1 hour orange line, so that straight away, that 15-minute signal there is a golden ticket number 2. Okay, obviously got momentum, and look at the move. Look at the move. Okay, you know, you had something similar here, massive downtrend, 15-minute signal. Okay, it's still a golden ticket number 2. Yeah, it's after 15 minute. All right, not, nothing on the 1 hour. It wasn't near the 1 hour orange line, basically. It's just a continuation of this move here. Okay, let's have a look at this UCAD. Okay, again, this is where you've got to say to yourself, well, what constitutes a trend? I mean, personally, when it comes to, if you're after small trades, then 1 and 4 hour would be enough. But I mean, this 8 hour here is going up now, right? But what I will say about this is you've got a 15-minute signal, 1 hour orange line, bang. Okay, right, look at the 15-minute blue down here, 5-minute yellow. This yellow could have been riding these green candles, right, all the way up here, right? But then the only thing that made that 5-minute yellow legitimate trade was step 3, momentum. Look, outside, 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 right? Guys, whether you consider it a trend or against the trend, right, when you go outside the 8 hour BB band, 4 hour BB band, 1 hour BB band, there is going to be a pullback. I asked you yesterday what happens when, how many times you think price reacts when you hit a 4 hour orange line, and virtually all of you said 9 out of 10 times it will react. Okay, that's 90% chance of winning. So you're outside the 148. Okay, you get a 15-minute blue. That 15-minute blue, okay, let's have a look at the 5-minute yellow. That 5-minute yellow has a 90% chance at least of winning. Okay, right, now, if you've ever gambled on a horse or on a football game or any kind of sports in your life, when have you ever had 9 to 1 odds in your favour? When? That's like backing the horse in a 1-horse race. It's gonna win, basically, right? So you see these setups, guys, and you've got to say to yourself, this is a 90% chance of winning. I'm in. Okay, and look at the move there. All right, so this is kind of what you're dealing with when you're outside these really huge time frames. Okay, I'll just have another look at a quick one here. Okay, 15-minute blue. Look at this one, bang on 9 o'clock here. 15-minute yellow turns up next to the blue. Oh my god. Golden ticket number 1. Outside 4 hour, whether that signal was there or not, these 2 blues would have been here. That might have been a small red to start. Golden ticket number 1. Look at that move. Okay, you were outside 4 hour BB bands with the long-term trend and the short-term trend, and I'll be honest with you, that is more than a 90% chance of winning. Okay, so when that signal turned up, you should have been, this is dead cert winner. Okay, and again, Darwin, for you in particular, that would have been your starting point. That's alright. Oh my god, Darwin, just throw your house on it. Okay, alright, Rocky TK, I understand, you might not like scalping, so look at this, mate. Look at this kind of trading. It might be the way to go for you. And remember, you don't even consider a trade until you see a 5-minute signal or a 15-minute signal. When you see those signals, right, try and look to the LTs, 148 daily, and assign a golden ticket setup to it. When you've done that, you look for momentum. When you've got a golden ticket setup, or you can make something out of it because it's outside 148 a daily, you look for momentum. Alright, and as I said, if you get in early, it starts to go against you, Just get out, whatever, and wait for the next move. Might be a second move, might be a third move, might cross the 5-minute orange line. Just wait for it because you know it's going to go. Okay. Right. Another quick one here. Just to highlight ranging days here, guys. Look at these blues. Look, this one eventually, bang up, eventually down, up, and the blues are best when they are on or outside BB bands. But look at the channels, guys. Just look at the channels. The blues gave it away. It was just a ranging day, and every blue you took, even this one here, probably second move down here. Okay, this one, GCAD. So they do work. Alright, guys, and even if you couldn't assign a clear golden ticket setup to it, when you see this kind of thing, when there's lots of blues and lots of yellows about, this is when you say to yourself, well, okay, then I'm going to second move it, right? Because I'm not sure, I'm going to second move it. Well, look, GU here, hits the orange line, bang, down. Personally, I would have been in with this anyway. Here, this move up, and then I would have re-entered again here, so I would have had multiple trades from in there. But again, look, first move, bang, second move. Okay, again, here, you look, sometimes it just goes. This is why I say you have to, it's up to you what you're doing. And on this kind of ranging day, first moves and second moves work perfectly. Alright. It's them 45-degree angles, guys, where it's just going like that you have to say to yourself, I'll adhere to the two rules. I'll apply the two rules. Okay? And this was yesterday. I just wanted to mention again about those 4-hour orange line and 4-hour time frame touches. Look, 90% chance of winning. This yellow could have been riding these green candles up here, right? See it? And then it just kept going up, kept going up, kept going up. Okay, even at that point there, you were touching the 4-hour orange line. But what you didn't get is step-free momentum. You got step-free here. When that momentum started, whether the green was there or not, the yellow was there, you pierced the 4-hour orange line, which made it a golden ticket number 2. Okay, it's still uptrending on the longer terms, right? But it's a 4-hour and an 8-hour as well. And just another point that I was making to Lambo yesterday. Lambo, can you see the little wick on the candle here? Yeah, you'd had the bounce, Lambo, and this is what I was saying about this. Then going to break this, and it absolutely smashed it. It come down here somewhere. This one came down here. I did mean to point out, Lambo, just before this BB band flipped down, that it was going to flip down, but somebody caught my attention in the room and I forgot. Okay, but again, look, 5-minute green, bang, down. This eventually came somewhere down here. Okay, so Hampton, just one word to Hampton. Maybe Hampton, this might be for you as well, because you've been having problems holding your trades. Alright, you're bottling it a bit. Okay, so maybe, instead of doing the scalping, Hampton, try this kind of strategy and take 2 trades here. Alright, because I'll tell you now, 4-hour orange line here, golden ticket number 2, because it'll come back, you can see there, right? That's a 20-pip win easy. Okay, and then second trade, you just leave running, you bring your stop loss inside. That was 30 pips to there, Hampton. So you'd close your first trade for, say, 30 pips, 25 pips or whatever. Bring your stop loss inside, 15 pips inside, so you can't lose, and let it run. Let it run and run and run. And if you'd have done that, Hampton, this trade came down here. Before a 1-hour blue or something turned up. Alright, it absolutely smashed that BB band. Imagine that, mate. It was 110 pip move or something like that. It was an incredible move. Alright, Hampton, so maybe look at something like that. Okay, quick look at them again. Look for a 5 or 50-minute signal. Look for a golden ticket setup. 1, 2 or 4. enter with momentum, and again, just bear these things in mind. Okay, right, come on then, let's crack on. A couple of recordings to show. I'm not actually going to run through the recordings, guys. They're basically just going to be still shots, because towards the end of the session I just want to show you what happened and the actual setup. Okay, so we're going to look at an early one. I say an early one, 53. Where are you, 53? I think it's 53. There we go, let's get right to the end. Okay, right, alright. Yeah, no 5-minute signal. You might have had, and it's disappeared. I'm not going back because I can't be bothered looking through him all like that. You might have had a 15-minute signal here. It might have started out as a blue. I doubt it. Was more likely a red. It's gone red, yellow. Okay, outside 1 hour, bang. Okay, golden ticket number 2. Whether that signal was there, I think it was, but whether it was there or not, this is a big downtrend, so you would have considered that golden ticket number 2. Look at this now. Now I'm just going to pause it there. Look at this now. This is a perfect, let me get right to the end on this one, guys. This is a perfect example of what I was talking about, guys. In the 3 ways about momentum, right? You were outside 1 hour here, 1 hour, probably had a 4-hour blue. If not, that one was still probably active as well. So you come outside 1 hour, you had your 5-minute yellow, 15-minute blue, definitely, because you were way outside. So you had that first move. It comes against you. You might say, oh, I'm getting out, I'll wait for the second move. Okay, don't let this come down here and turn into a losing trade. Basically, that's all I'm saying. Just, be sensible and say, right, well, I'll get out and wait for the second move. There was your second move. There was your third move. Okay, let's have a look at this one. 5-minute green appears, 15-minute blue appears, outside 1, 4, 8 and daily. Right, now, if you've been following what Sergeant Pipper and myself have been doing of late, we've been saying that when you're outside here, it's coming back to here. That doesn't mean it's going to come back in one big go. Excuse me, because there are a lot of walls in between where price is here and this 4-hour orange line. Okay, and it's going to bounce off literally all of them. Not always, but you should expect it to bounce. So here now, expect it to bounce, and it'll probably go through on the next attempt. Might bounce here. If it doesn't bounce here, it'll bounce at the 1 hour orange line, and then it'll go down to this orange line here. Okay, but again, first move, second move, third move panning out there. Okay, great example as well on the UCAD. You look here, outside 1, outside 4, definitely had a 4-hour blue there. You had your signals here, right? So step 1, yeah. Step 2, golden ticket number 2, bouncing off the daily orange line, outside 1, 4 and 8, definitely going up. Okay, first move, second move. Alright, you see that, guys? Yeah? Alright, okay. So, that was number 53. I'll tell you what, we'll give that one a miss. We'll go 81. And then we'll go to 84, I think. 81 and 84. There's something on here I want to show you about the difference between was it on here? Anyway, we'll flip to the end and I'll just show you the trades as how I did on the last setup. Right, again, this 5-minute yellow. Look, you had a 5-minute green. Here's what I wanted to show you. Right, you had a 5-minute green here. Okay, and then it comes down, and then it starts to go against you. You probably, yes, you were outside here. Okay, so you could have said, okay, you know, I've got some kind of setup. Whether there was a signal there is another point. If there isn't a signal there, it wouldn't have been a golden ticket setup because you were going against the trend with an active 4-hour signal as well. So, you know, if you take it and it starts to do this, get out. Okay, then you have this 5-minute yellow appear. Okay, whether you have this signal, 4-hour BB band, you can just see the wick that's gone up there, pretty much touched it. So if you take it, you know, but it starts doing this, just get out and wait for the second move, which was there. Okay, and look, you know, spiked up here off the 5-minute BB band, and then down and down. Alright, so basically all I'm saying is, guys, you know, if you haven't got a golden ticket set up, and because you've got it wrong or for whatever reason, then be prepared to get out and get in again if you get in early. Okay, 84. I'm trying to race through, guys. I don't want this to be a mega video, but unfortunately it's going to be, you know what I'm like. Okay, right, so again we're just showing you, look, 15-minute blues turn up here, outside one, whether it was this one here I think, and maybe this one here, right, outside 4-hour, 8-hour orange line, 8-hour orange line. It's going to react, and it did react, and look at the move. Okay, look at the G card, outside 1 hour, and look at these blues here, bang, bounced, as I said it would, then it'd go through, it goes back to it, down. Okay, if you look at the 1 hour, look, went up there, then through, and back to it, and then down again. Okay, you broke the 4-hour BB band as well, 8-hour orange line, definitely 100% going down. Well, I can't say 100%, you know, but 95% going down that, and look at the move. Okay, let's move on. So what did I show there? What number was that one I've just shown, guys? Was it 84? It was, wasn't it? Number, should we go in 96 or right? We'll look at number 61, another early one. Then we'll go at 96. 61. Where are you? 61. There we go. Right, again, just showing you, you know what, what's actually happened. Yeah, this is another good one, guys. Right, okay. This appears. This is why I say, you know, sometimes you've just got to take the chance that it's going to go. Okay, because you know this happens, and you know here you think, you know, it might not go down much more after this, but this is why I say sometimes you just got to take it, and then, you know, I mean, it's not a mega trend this by any means, but you know, if you take it and it hits here and it starts going back up, you can always close it and wait for the next entry, right? But if you take it, you've already won your first trade there, and your second one's on its way if you take 2 trades. But yeah, so 5-minute yellow, outside 1 hour, outside 4-hour, 4-hour blue on the previous candle, outside 8-hour, going to react. Look at that. Right, you've got to stop thinking that it might continue on up when you break these big BB bands, guys, because you know the chances of it continuing on up are slim 10% chance, in my opinion, of it continuing on up. And once you know you get a signal here, it's going to go. Okay, again, look at these moves here. No, so you've got a yellow in here. Yep, golden ticket set up. Outside 4, outside 8, going up. Excuse me. Okay, so it goes up. Look, hits the 1 hour orange line. There was probably a yellow here, okay, to say this was going down, right? But you expect that to happen, and then again, you know, it went up again with another 5-minute yellow here, even this one here. But this again, if you got in this and it starts doing this, just close it and then wait, and then come back down to the 5-minute BB band again, and bang, you'd have been in that one, and your minor loss, if you'd have lost anything there, will be forgotten about. Okay, let's have a look. The wicks and the mess here would have said, you know, 5-minute yellows would be a good entry. This one here, not sure which candle it's on, probably this one here, the 10 o'clock candle here, you know, 5-minute yellow, look at them move up, 5-minute yellow down here, outside 1 hour, pretty much touched the 4-hour BB band, and golden ticket number 1 down. And look, this is what I mean, sometimes they just go, and this sometimes they just go happens more often than not on days when it's not trending, you know. So if you look and you see messy or conflicting arrows, you see a 1 hour up and a 4 hour down, and there's not much trend, there's wicks about everywhere, then you know that's when the 5-minute yellows, 15-minute blues really are king, you know. And you can see here, look, G-card, there would have been one here, take that up, it's disappeared because it was coming down, right, and look at that, this will probably go up and win as well. Right, final video 96. Now I wanted to show this one because this is the one where everyone, I'm going to show you this from the start, where everyone was like, and this, Darwin, you watch this, mate, right, this is why I say to you, maybe wait for the 5-minute green or a 15-minute blue. Right, we come in the room, everyone's trying to trade, and do you remember, guys, we had flashing setup, right, we're outside all the time frames by the 1 hour, but you've already had a couple of moves down, right, and there was a flashing setup down, okay, but you know what we never had while that flashing setup kept coming here? A 5-minute signal, right, we never had one on the GU. I'll show you, look, and everyone's thinking, oh yeah, it might continuing on up. Okay, so we're going to get to a point where we had one. That whites, guys, I know some of you trade them, I know Tantric Man loves them, and I know Lambo's been using them as a second confirmation signal, basically on you know, if a move's turned and then a white appears after, say this white was here, you know, Lambo would love that, right? Tantric Man probably the same. They're not my favourite signal. Mine are yellows and greens. Okay, so let's see if I can get to a point where that green appeared. It's still going up now. You're pretty much breaking the fat 1 hour BB band again. Right, and you see it in the green appeared. So let's say you just dived in here, no problem. Alright, no problem. You're outside 1, 4, 8 and daily. You've got an 8-hour blue, and we have seen, you know, a flashing setup here saying down. So no problem with you getting in with this, with momentum. But again, if it bounces, guys, you just close it and wait for the next move. You know it's coming because you get outside 1, 4, 8 and daily. Okay, so let's go and have a look what happened. Bang, down. Look, same here, you know, and your setup is now appearing. Okay, so you know this, as I say, I wanted to show you this one because excuse me, because you know, just really for Darwin, just let me go back a little bit there so Darwin can see what I'm talking about. You know, Darwin, if you waited for that, or for that as your starting position, Darwin, this was perfect for you. You would have smashed the GU, you would have smashed the GJ. I'm not sure if there was a signal here. Looks like there would have been a 15-minute signal, one of these here. You know, you might have had a 15-minute signal, your GJ here, but again, you would have absolutely smashed it if you'd have said, my starting point is a 5-minute green, or a 15-minute blue, or a 5-minute yellow, or a 15-minute signal, and then I'll look and see what my setup says. So basically, guys, this strategy, instead of looking for the LTs first, which I'll tell you now, Rocky, for all your years here, right, your knowledge now of the LTs is spot on. If you're getting direction right every day, then you just need that starting signal, and that starting signal, Rocky, 5-minute green, 5-minute yellow, 15-minute blue. Okay, then just look and say, right, now it's going the direction I thought it was going. Alright, so, you know, just do that. Do that. Okay, so, again, you know, as I said, this is basically just a bit of an add-on to this video I did here, but it also encompasses virtually everything I have been saying over the, you know, the last 2 in particular years about the golden ticket. If you know, adhere to the rules, if you look for that starting point, that 5-minute green, that 5-minute yellow, that 15-minute blue, and then look for your golden ticket setup, you can take anything from there. You know, it's not as if you're just going to be doing the one setup like this starting point here. You're not just going to be doing the one strategy. You know, if you want to scout, then look, back down, up, back down, up, back down, up, back down, up, and it all came, all this came from that starting point, your golden ticket setup, right? And it's not, guys, I keep saying this, it's not as if it's something that you know, happens every now and again. This is literally every day. You have those 2 types of markets, as we've been saying for quite some time now. You know, you running markets, your trending markets, and then the ranging markets. That's basically it. You know, you look here, you had the 15-minute starting signal down here, golden ticket number 4. You had a daily super. Okay, look, down, back up, down, back up, down. You know, so again, most of the day here, you've just been taking this down. Alright, you had nothing here. No 15-minute blue, a 15-minute pink against a daily super. Pfft, no chance. 15-minute orange line and back down again. Alright, so, you know, as I said, if you can just sort of like look for this now, if you're struggling, just look for these starting points, and as I said, this, you know, basically is it. You know, look for a 5-minute or a 15-minute signal. That's your starting point. Then look for a golden ticket setup. Assign a golden ticket setup to that 5-minute or 15-minute signal. Right? Enter with momentum. You've got, you know, 3 things to watch out for there. Basically, it's not hard at all, guys. And for those of you still struggling, then maybe try this. TK, try, give this a try. You know, even if you demo it for a week. Rocky, you do it. Take 2 trades, Rocky. Take one for I don't know, 10 to 20 pips, and then do what I said. Move your stop loss inside once it keeps going, and just let it run and let it run. I mean, I did a bit of research the other day, and I think that the worst recording I got, and I know I correlated the signals and used L4, but it was 4-0, and it was for over 100 pips. You know, that was on the worst recording I got. Now on you know, something, let's say, where the GU, the GJ, and the GCAD went outside the 8-hour daily, the 8-hour BB band, or you've got a daily blue and you're outside, right? These moves would have been, I don't know, anywhere from 60 pips upwards. Okay, now you can imagine what kind of you know, score you would have got with that when you take 2 trades on a pair. on the GCAD that moved, say, 140 pips, right? And you know, you've taken 2 trades on it. You know, so guys, it's in everything you need is there. Everything, just follow the golden ticket. If you need to look for a starting point, watch this video plus the last one that I did here. Okay, that goes into the starting point and the 2 rules a bit, you know, a bit more in depth. If you're not made for scalping, then try this. Try the 15-minute strategy, which is there. You know, try the tiger setup, the BB bands. You know, so again, this is a golden ticket strategy, guys, but literally everything's a golden ticket strategy. You get a golden ticket setup, you know, and as I said, depending on the size of the time frame, BB band break or 4-hour orange line break, depends on the amount of pips you're going to get. Okay, guys,